What's up, everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I am your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, I'm going to turn down the volume here so we can talk about this. So let me get this audio setting down, and we'll be talking about stuff here. I'll keep it up just a little bit. Alright, so let's talk about my worst fear has been realized. Not even my haters are happy about me leaving Elder Scrolls. It's kind of weird, to say the least. You'd think they would have a, like this party or something, Mystic's gone. Mystic's gone. Thank God, Mystic's gone. But no. Instead, I've got all sorts of crazy shit going on with, players just, like, you sucked anyways, and oh my god, this and that. And I'm like, okay, now if I sucked, if I suck so bad, why do you guys give a shit that I'm gone? Like, I'm not even saying I'm permanently done with Elder Scrolls. I'm like, I literally just, unsubscribed to Elder Scrolls, and I said I'm not supporting and I'm not playing it as of now. There are issues in the game. There are some serious issues going on in Elder Scrolls. This gives me a perfect opportunity to explore other MMOs and to cover the content. One being Black Desert Online, the game I'm currently playing. Why? Because it's going to be coming to console. So this is a perfect opportunity to prep console players how BDO plays, what they think, if it's going to be a game that they're going to want to take a look at. That's all it's doing for me. It's giving me the opportunity. Now I want to discuss a couple of the content creators in the past who have left Elder Scrolls. Now, obviously, this might be a bad thing for me initially, because players know me as ESO Daily. All right, it's true. It's true. It's like, but a lot of people are like, you didn't do nothing for the game. I'm like, really? Okay. So I didn't introduce you guys to diminishing returns and different values, some of the, I don't know, math behind it. I didn't point out, known PvPers have always come to my channel. Known content creators always have stopped in on my channel. And I'm very appreciative of that. I enjoy my fellow content creators in Elder Scrolls or whatever content they're doing. And I'm appreciative of it, them stopping in and, we having discussions and topic discussions and whatever have you. Some of lately has been some of the PvP issues. And when you have the known players on the PS4 coming in and stating what's already been known, hey, that's a sign, man. And I'm not saying Elder Scrolls is a bad game. I'm not even ragging on Elder Scrolls. I'm just like, right now is a perfect opportunity for me to put my hands in other MMOs. Now, in the past, I've said this is a problem because a lot of my community members probably will not let me play any other game besides Elder Scrolls. And I'll be honest, I'm human. I'm a human being, man. I'm just like, Elder Scrolls is great. It's disheartening for me to leave it. And I'm hoping to return sometime in the near future. So with that being said, I would encourage players to do what you want to do. Play the games that you want to play. And if my content helps you in the future with any game that I cover, that's a good thing. So once again, I'm just trying to get all of these, this kind of address, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. For me personally, like I said, I mean, to each their own. And I honestly, I'm gonna track this quest. I need to track this one. Is what I need to do. I left my mountain town. Honestly, for me personally, I did enjoy Elder Scrolls very much so. And I think it'll be good. PvE is still fine, There, you know, I'm not complaining about PvE. There's not a lot about PvE I'm complaining about. So please take that with a grain of salt, or however you want to. Now, the community is, you know, thriving here. It's a very, you know, large community. I'm on a North American server. You know, I'm running through town and you see tons of players. Just gives me an opportunity to do something. You know, like I said, consoles, this is going to be releasing on console soon. And I was like, this is a perfect opportunity for somebody of a console play to cover it on a gamepad and give his firsthand experience and have this journey. Once again, this game is not going to be for everybody. And I'm saying that up front. You know, but is it going to be a big addition to console players? Absolutely. And that's why I wanted to take the opportunity now. You know, take the opportunity to really showcase the game and its content and just kind of go with it. So, but when I see haters coming on my channel leaving feedback like you sucked anyways and whatever, they're not throwing a party, they're just basically complaining why I'm leaving. What is that? What is that? What is that? Like, you're not saying like, hey, you know, good luck, we're glad you're leaving, we're throwing a party over here. Instead, you know, just, well, we didn't like you anyways. Okay, well, that's fine. You know, thousands of players used my builds. I streamed all my content. You know, top PvPers knew me on the PS4 platform, stopped in. Hey, man, I have nothing to prove to anybody. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I do what I do, and if it helped other people, cool. But other than that, I really don't give a shit. I really don't care. So let me go ahead and I'll check out some comments and stuff, you know, if there is any. You know, I don't know. Only you get to decide what to do. Thank you, Cal. Beta isn't till fall for Xbox, if we're lucky. It's been pushed back for the third time this year already. It has been, Robert. You're absolutely right. It has been pushed back. But, you know, they did say that they are working on it. And that's why I just kind of wanted to cover it. I'm using a controller, so I don't imagine they're not very far away. You know, given the fact that that's one of the things that they wanted to do was just configure it to controller, get the servers. They haven't announced if they're going to have character transfers. I don't anticipate it, but you know, I want to keep everybody kind of posted up. And fall's not that far. We're already middle in the summer, so fall is very close, and they already have the beta signups. So you know, that's why I said I just wanted to cover the content, cover a couple different games, different MMOs that, you know, pertain to console and PC, not just staying to one genre, saying, oh, I'm going to stay to only PC MMOs. That's definitely not appealing. But good luck with BDO, my man. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. And like I said, I will be covering a few of the builds. I will be covering a few things. I will be still getting on and playing with players, especially sponsors and things like that, and interacting. I'm just not paying for Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm not covering the content until I feel like it's, you know, it's agreeable. Because currently we had one of the, like 2 days ago, I had one of the top sorks on the PS4 show you guys the problem with shield stacking, the problem with Rune Prison being reapplied, the problems with just some of the base mechanics to the game. And that was huge. You would think that a lot of players would take recognition of that, because that is serious problems. These are serious issues. And that's where I'm at in this game. You know, I'm like, how much do I have to bite the bullet? You know, how many times? You know, I'm trying to put in all of these builds, all of these classes to give players viability in their options. And I've been called a cancer player, an AIDS player, I don't know, a toxic player for some of the content I've done. But I've always showed viability. I've always showed what you can do in this game, in Elder Scrolls, and that is where I have grown my subscribers from. And it's not to say that, you know, I'm not going to play Elder Scrolls in the future. It's just to say I need to take a break. I need to back up. I need to cover other content, and until I feel Elder Scrolls is in a healthy state, and currently I don't think it is. Citadel's not playable. Can we all agree on that currently? Citadel is a giant mess. That we have a set that's dealing Oblivion damage because they can't get some of the mechanics under control. So, you know, these are real issues in Elder Scrolls currently. These are real issues. And to say that I'm one of the only content creators that's noticed this, that's kind of crazy, because El Lobo has walked away recently from Elder Scrolls. We have content creators every day packing bags. And the question of it is, why? You know, we had two of the biggest content creators ever for Elder Scrolls who are no longer currently playing Elder Scrolls, and that was Cypher PK, who is doing better with Fortnite. I want to give it up to Cypher PK. He does good in any game, he really does, but he started with Elder Scrolls Online. Deltia, of course, being another one who had insane, awesome builds during the time and really helped players understand some of the base mechanics to the game. Now, whether or not I've ever agreed or disagreed with my fellow content creators is regardless. Because I always feel like if a player can gain something, cool. You know, that's the, you know, what a content creator is supposed to do. A lot of people will always, you know, have their favorites, have their pick of the litter. But for me personally, I'm like, this is just a great opportunity. This is, you know, I know this game is on the horizon for a console. I know there are console MMOs out there that may be struggling, might have low pop. I can be looking into this, investigating, kind of giving you guys what's going on with these current MMOs in their platforms, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Where are they struggling? What gameplay is, you know, provided for players, and whether or not those games may appeal to other players. There are a lot of options out there that aren't being covered by content creators. So people, you know, just pick their favorites and they roll with that. So I want to expand on that. Fang Rush said it best. Every time I see a Sork and you know what's coming and you know there's nothing stopping their combo, the same thing runs through my mind. What was I supposed to do? Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. You can't have gameplay with no counterplay. That's what I've said. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Cal. Yeah, that's what I've said. I've said that. I have said that time and time again. You know, the issue is counterplay. Every time you put in something, you have to address, does it have a counter? Does it have a viable counter? If it doesn't, hey, you got problems. I've been doing MMOs forever. Forever. I've worked with some of the top companies. I was offered to come out with my own MMO from one of the top companies in the industry. I didn't take advantage of it because I had other plans, but didn't kind of go eye to eye. So I knew how that was going to go. So, but I have done MMOs for the longest time. And as a tester, as a player, now as a content creator, and I'm not ragging on Elder Scrolls. I always say, for a lot of players, they're going to get enjoyment out of Elder Scrolls. There's a lot of content, lore's there. It's a beautiful game. So I'm not ragging on Elder Scrolls, and nor do I plan on completely telling players to, you know, get rid of it. I'm just saying, for me personally at this time, it is what it is. You know, when I'm looking at some of the fails and no recognition to that, I'm like, I've got to, you know, take my leave at this point, because I don't want it to get toxic. I don't want to be one of those players who's completely ragging on the game time and time again. There are good aspects to the game. The problem of it is, at this point, I can't look past its faults. So me being a content creator is an injustice to the player base. It's an injustice. And that's where I feel like I have to look at my other options as a content creator. And I really do hope other players see that and see what I'm trying to do for this channel. And for my haters, kind of crazy, right? You guys stop in just to state my departure. I think I've already done that officially. So, to each their own. But yeah. No, I mean, I'm having fun. That's the only thing I'm wanting to do right now. I'm wanting to have fun. I want to cover something, give players a reference, a guide, if you will, to what they're going to be able to look at in the future of this game when it launches. And when it does, you know, how does that work out for them? You know? I left my mount all the way back at the other town. I can call it. Probably can do that. Okay, so let me think here. Okay, if I can. Nope, wrong one. What's it saying?
Yeah.
Damn it, blow the whistle. Alright, let me do it this way. Maybe I can do it this way. I don't know if I can. Oh, I've got to put it on the thing. I thought I did that. I don't know. Let me try it. It's not letting me do it right now. I'll figure it out. But anywho, no, I honestly think, like I said, I feel like the game isn't it. You know, Elder Scrolls will continue to do good. That's it. What am I going to say that they're not going to get it under control? They will. They're a large company. ZeniMax Online Studios is huge. So I'm not without faith. I'm just not patient enough to keep waiting for them to recognize their mistakes. And, you know, I think my grandfather said it best. You know, if you keep paying for shit, that's all you'll get is shit. But when you stop paying is when the quality of a product will increase because they want your money. At the end of the day, they want the money. Problem of it is, what are you willing to pay for? What are you willing to pay for? That becomes the question. What are you willing to pay for? Are you willing to pay for, you know, something of less quality? Well, that's your prerogative. You can do that. You're allowed to do that. But, you know, I want a better quality for what I'm paying for. That's what I want. And that's what I'm waiting for. Just that simple. All right. Parasitic bees are dead. Let me check this out. Nothing to be concerned with. Anyways, so at the end of the day, that's the only thing I would tell players. Do what you want to do. Play the games that you want to play and have fun. If as long as you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. You know, that's all that should ever matter. Are you enjoying yourself? Yes. Okay, cool. Enjoy it.
Hello, adventurer.
Yes, I am.
Buy a potion. I have potions for sale.
Okay. See, and I earned a gold bar. How nice. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. And like I said, every day I will be kind of covering something new in this game. For at least a couple of weeks, I'm going to be taking a look at a couple other MMOs in the near future. I know Spartacus wants me to take a look at STO, which is Star Trek Online. That is actually a great idea. I won't be able to stream it on Xbox, but I'll be able to take a look at it from the PC and the PS4. And also, we will be taking a look at Terra Online, its origins, its adaptation to the console. Also, another game I'm going to be looking at is the DCUO. What is causing this game's, mixed opinions about the duration of the game. The game played really well, and I used to love DCUO. So we will revisit DCUO on PC and PS4, and we'll discuss where the game is currently and some of the pros and cons of the game and an overall perspective. And, is this game going to be good for you? What are the features of the game? Because there are very limited heroic and science fiction games. Also, another game I'm kind of interested in seeing since it went free to play is EVE Online. Even though it's only a PC game, it probably will never make an adaptation to the console, but I would love to do that from a new player's perspective since they did change the platform play. But most of the time I will be staying to console and PC MMOs, and this way every player from every genre can enjoy the content. So that's the future of this channel, and that is not to say that I will not be playing Elder Scrolls in the future, just taking a break. All right, I want to thank everybody. Thank you guys once again. Thank you for all the people who continue to support me. I do appreciate it, and thanks haters for at least stopping in and leaving a feedback. All right, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystic's MMOs. Thank you guys for watching, and once again and always, have a nice day.